Hello everybody and welcome to an extra episode of Agrarian Skies. So you might notice it's just me on my own today, there's no Sarah or Dean. I've popped on in between episodes to do a little bit of housekeeping and a few extra bits and bobs, so I thought I'd bring you with me. There have been a few changes since last episode. I think Dean's been doing some off-camera work as well. You'll notice over here that the farm has been extended. We've got our fishing spot and some more trees. He's got a nice little apple orchard with all the apples that we got last time, all the apple trees. Nom 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 nom. And I've also been doing some bits and bobs, so I thought I'd bring you in and show you what we've been doing. So essentially we have a nice lovely little production side here. So I made this. This is an automatic hammerer. It takes stuff and it does exactly the same as we would do if we had a hammer and hammered them ourselves. So in this case it's turning cobblestone into gravel, and it could turn gravel into sand, sand into dust, etc. But it does it for us. In the background we can put some speed upgrades and things like that in it, but for now we're just leaving it as it is and just letting it slowly churn through. I can show you how to make that actually. Automatic hammer. There we go. Automatic hammerer. So if we click on this, it's a piston, quite a bit of invar, an anvil, or it doesn't matter how damaged your anvil is, an anvil of some sort, and a weighted pressure plate in the middle. That gets you your automatic hammerer. And you actually need to power that as well, so in order to power it I've used a lava generator, which I can actually show you as well. Lava generator is this thing here. So it's a block of iron, some gold around and on top of a furnace and 2 redstone, so it's actually quite simple to make, and that will generate energy. It'll generate RF, which is redstone flux I believe, which is one of the energy units in Minecraft, and that pumps it straight into there. And in order to make the lava, I've basically got some crucibles above some lava as a heat source, and they will slowly turn cobblestone into lava. So I've just put some hoppers on top with a chuck ton of cobble in, and then the lava from all of them, I've got some pipes in the back here as well, get pumped out into hardened fluid ducts. So fluid ducts are like the item ducts that Dean used for the, let me just go over here, like Dean used for the dirt creation thing. However, they're meant to take fluids, and I've had to use hardened ones, as if you use the normal ones and you put lava through them, they can explode. And exploding is not something that we want to really promote around our base. So we've got servos bringing the lava out down into this seared glass tank, which is kind of more of a holding tank rather than anything else. I'm going to replace that with something else in a second. Through another servo and then into the lava generator. This is just so we can have some backup stuff. So if I come over here, where are my tools? Tools. There's my bucket. I put it away somewhere, so that's just so we can randomly grab lava when we need it for other things. There we go. Let's fill this up. Yeah, that'll do. And then I think the only other change I made was a very minor change. If we come over here, our mob hitty place now has lights on them. I think I did that last episode though, so we can turn that on and off with some switches. And back here I've popped some actual drawers, so we can start getting some things out of here and popping them away into drawers, just so we keep the stuff that we need. And that's about it really. So what we're going to be doing going forward is I want to try and make it so that this lava production is quite efficient. So if I come over here, I say quite efficient. I basically want it to keep the overflow and not lose out on any lava, and keep it so that we've got as much as possible for when we need it. So in order to do that, I'm going to need a lot of iron. Now I have been using some of the gravel to, there we go, so we've got broken iron ore. So for now I'm going to chuck that in to here. Yeah, so iron ore gravel. I don't think I've got much more in there. Ah, no, I've only got 3. That's not going to create much of anything. Yeah, we'll leave it at that for the moment. So as soon as that cooks up, I shall be back in 2 moments. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and try and make a barrel. So I shall be back in 2 moments for barrel making. And we're back. And we're back actually at the back of our smeltery now. Just to show you the little contraption that I did set up for both of these things. We have 2 sets of redstone clocks at either side. So all they do is they put out a redstone pulse. So if I'll jump on the top here, you can see on the little bit of redstone I've got there. And that just turns on and off this seared faucet, and it will do the same on the other side here. So it just means that if we've got a smeltery full of stuff that we want to make into blocks or into ingots, and we don't want to keep on clicking them every 2 seconds and making them, taking them out, what we can do is set this going so it'll keep on pouring into here, and then as soon as something's finished, I've got a little hopper under here which takes out the product but not the cast, and then it will deposit it into here. So we've actually got 28 ingots now. It's creating some more, but that'll be enough for now. And in there, look, it creates blocks, so I've been making some clear glass in there. So I said before that we were going to be making barrels. I lied, it's not barrels, it's drums. They're called drums, aren't they? So we're going to come over to here, and we need several things. First we need a cauldron, because that forms the middle part of our drum. And then we need 2 sets of heavy, so weighted pressure plates. Yeah, that's the one. And they're the 2 top and the top and the bottom bit. And then sides with more iron, and we get a drum. Drums are wonderful. They hold lots and lots and lots of liquid. So for the moment, I'm going to turn that off. And I'm going to. Oh, I need my. Crikey, did I put everything away? I was really neat, wasn't I? Yep, there's my pickaxe. The only thing I don't put away is my pan, because I need that with me for protections. Right, let's pick up our seared glass tank. Boom, ba-doom, and instead put down a drum. And that's all automatically immediately turned into a lava drum. So basically, instead of the 8 buckets full, I think it is, yeah. No, 4. Crikey, was it 4? Let me just pop that down here. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Yep, instead of the 4 buckets full that this can hold, this holds 256 buckets full. It's a slight increase, slight improvement, let's put it that way. So I'm going to include that as part of the system. It just means that we'll have an overflow of 256 buckets of lava that we can use for absolutely anything we want. And I probably will increase the size of our lava production here, maybe to 6 crucibles, but for the moment we don't need it. We are going to be going forward and having an automatic sieve as well. So when we create things with the automatic hammerer, they'll go ahead and be automatically sieved as well. So we'll have metals and whatnot to put in the smeltery straight away. For the moment we are still doing it semi-manually, as we're going to be taking the gravel every now and again and having a sieve party over there with our automatic wait down my right click then gather everything. But we will do that in an episode with Sarah and Dean, just so we can show them what we're doing. So that's one of those things. The next thing that we were going to do, actually I'll just gather a couple of things together for the next thing, and we shall be right back. Okay, I'm back now, and what we're going to create now is actually something for the quests. We're going to create, it's this one here, it's auto processing. So the auto packager is something that will take anything that can be compressed into smaller blocks and automatically do it for you, which doesn't sound very helpful until you get into the realms of doing what we're going to be doing with auto sifting, where we want to condense everything down into those blocks to smelt. So we're going to make that, and if we come out of here and search for it, it's auto packager, it's here. So we're going to need 3 pistons, so we'll get ahead and make those to begin with. So 1, 2, 3, and it's raining, of course it's raining. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and wood. No, what am I doing? 1, 2, 3, there we go, we have those. We're going to need a crafting bench as well, crafting table, sorry. And, oops, if I remember rightly, we need this, which is a redstone reception coil. So we're going to need 1 gold ingot and 2 of those. I think we've got some gold. I think I have exactly 1 ingot round in this chest here. Yes, I do. So let's get back to a crafting bench, table, whatever. A station. And let's make this. Actually, we should probably quickly sleep as well, just to get rid of all this rain. Let's do that. Oh, crikey. Ah, scared the bejesus out of me. Right. And niceness. That's better. Right, so hopefully we should have all the things for our auto packager now. Put that together. Now we've got that. And what I'm going to do is I will create... Actually, I'll create a couple of these, just to show you how it works. So I believe it takes from one side and outputs to the other. It's been a while since I've used this, so you have to bear with me. Boop and boop, I think. Yeah, 2x2 then 3x3. So if I take some of these out of the riches and ores, some of the ones that I know can be, there's enough to, you know, condense down. Yeah, that'll do for now. That'll do for now. If I put them in here, will it start? No. Do I have to put redstone signal on it? I can't quite remember now. Well, let's put those in there for now. And let's get some sticks. Just so I can make a lever. I'm learning with you guys. Is it that? It's not that? No? Okay. Maybe it has to be on the side with this? Right, hold on a second. Let's reorganize my thing. Let's take those out. I really should get my axe, but never mind. Maybe the chest has to be on the side of that. Yes? No? No? Right, I'll tell you what guys, I shall quickly read up on how to use this and I shall be back in 2 seconds. Okay, turns out I am indeed an idiot. If you hover over it, it has an RF thing on the top, so it does actually need some redstone flux to work. It's not a freebie thing, so hopefully this should work now. So if I pop these in here... Yes, there you go, look, it's going down, so hopefully, here we are. Our gravel is being completed out of these. So essentially it's taking something that's that can be condensed down and condensing it down. So if in future I chuck my broken stuff in here, it will automatically pop it out. And equally, if I get these out of here, and I then boop-a-doop-a-doo, pop them down. Because I can't remember if I mentioned before, but you can keep on smashing these down so you get to the level of sand, and you can get a slight little bit of extra stuff every single level that you're going down. It just means that you get extra for that little bit of extra work of crushing it down to another level. I'm going to have to get my hammer. I think my hammer's in the tool chest. Let me grab that. Tools, and look, I created myself the most pimping diamond hammer. So cool looking. It's so fast as well, which was the main thing for me, and it's going to last forever because I was sick of making stone ones that lasted for 10 seconds. And don't worry, I've actually got a few diamonds now. Not nearly like a stack or anything, but enough that I can waste 2 on a really cool hammer. So I've used it quite a lot, and if you look at the durability down on my bar, it's not gone down at all, really. So, in breaking these down, it will give us the crushed versions of those, and then if I put the crushed versions in there, then it'll start combining those, and we'll get the sands. And I don't think the sands break down, do they? Do they break down? I can't remember. Or is sand the last one? No, it's dust is the last one, isn't it? Yeah, powdered, and they turn into, yeah, the dust. So we can go one more level, which we will do. So I'll tell you what, I'll actually go through all of our stuff and make sure that I've ground it down into its most efficient elements, and then I shall be right back. And we're back. Well, it's a little bit glitchy, as in now and again it kind of stops processing for some reason, and I have to kind of nudge it a little bit, but it seems to be doing alright for the moment. These, as you'll notice, are the dust versions. So these I'm going to feed directly. There you go, look, you see it stopped again. We'll feed these directly into the smelter anyway. It does have more to go, so there's 20 odd of that, for instance, and a few more. It might be something to do with power getting in, but I'll figure that out later, I'm sure. But yeah, that's good. We now have essentially a very derpy semi-auto method of getting some more metals quite a lot faster, which is good, because next episode with Dean and Sarah, I'm going to create in the background one of these. I think I've already mentioned it. Automatic. Here we go, I see it, there we go. It's the automatic sieve. It's the counterpart to the automatic hammerer. And then we'll look to getting some upgrades on them as well. And I might even look into doing some sort of plumbing round with tubes and wires and conduits and whatnot, so that it's quite automatic. So down here we know that we've got, if we come around here, down there we've got our automatic production of cobble. So I want to somehow feed that automatic cobble production into the automatic hammerer, and then have the automatic hammerer feed automatically into an automatic siever, and then the automatic siever, whatever, probably sieve would be the correct word. What does it say? Automatic sieve, yes, there you go, you see. I can't English. And then that automatic sieve will feed into the automatic packager, and then maybe even background through an automatic hammerer, so that we get the most efficient versions, so we actually get down to the dust versions. But maybe not. I'm not sure how deep into that I'm going to go, because if it ends up that we get enough metals without making it 100% efficient, then I might just leave it at that. We'll have to see. But I don't want it just derping on the side of here, because I made here look very, very nice and neat, and then put all this stuff here. So I might even create, I'm tempted to create a platform underneath here, because I don't think we've got anything underneath there at the moment. No, we don't. So I might make something kind of down here as a basement to this, to house all this. And then we'll be off and away with it. So that's what I think I'm going to do next episode with Dean and Sarah. So please do look forward to that. And until then, I shall see you next time. Goodbye, ladies and gents. See you later.